All right, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into something pretty much all of us have thought about at some point, finding a fast, incredibly easy way to make some extra cash right from our phones. I mean, whether you're a student, a freelancer, or just looking for a solid side hustle, the internet is absolutely flooded with platforms promising to pay you for your spare time. But how much of it is actually real? So, can you actually generate free money online? It's a question you've probably asked yourself while just randomly scrolling through your feed. We constantly see this magical internet money getting hyped up on TikTok and YouTube, right? You know the ones. Influencers flashing screenshots of these massive account balances, promoting random apps and supposed money generators. But we have to ask, are these tools a legitimate pathway to financial freedom, or literally just a digital mirage designed to waste our time, or even worse, steal our data? Okay, let's really dive into this by looking at a specific example. Check out this wild, super bold claim straight from the marketing materials of a microtask platform called Paidwork. They are out here promising you can earn up to $700 or more per month, and boldly stating there's no limit to your earnings. They frame it almost like a full-time job opportunity that you can do from literally any country. Naturally, this makes us just a little bit suspicious, so we're going to use this exact claim as the starting point for our investigative deep dive. But when we juxtapose that massive marketing hype against the harsh reality of the math, yikes. When reviewers actually go in and test these platforms, the numbers tell a completely different story. The site might claim you can make up to 10 cents per video watched, sure, but the reality for a ton of users is that watching a video might only pay a fraction of a penny, like literally $0.001. Suddenly, that $700 a month claim looks mathematically impossible. Unless you've somehow figured out how to squeeze 400 hours into a single day, the numbers just do not add up. And here is where the real trap springs. The payout threshold, $20. Now, $20 might not sound like a massive number in the real world, but in this microtask universe, it's an unusually huge hurdle. Think about it. If you're only earning fractions of a cent per task, hitting a $20 minimum creates this exhausting, endless treadmill. You are grinding away for days, weeks, or even months just to see your first real paycheck. And, as we're about to see, just getting to that finish line isn't even a guarantee. So what actually happens when you finally get close to that $20? Well, take a user named Daniel. After spending 2 solid months grinding on the platform, he was just 56 cents away from his payout when, boom, his account was suddenly deleted without any warning. He reached out to support and got absolute crickets. This perfectly and frustratingly illustrates the human cost of these platforms. You put in all this genuine effort, and they literally move the goalposts right before you can score. And honestly, it gets worse. Look at this Trustpilot review from a user going by Scorpion. They had actually managed to withdraw once after a whole month of fighting for it. But then, a mysterious server outage wiped their account entirely. Thousands of accumulated points and over $6 in balance just vanished into thin air. For nearly 40 days, they sent evidence to support only to get generic template replies. So even if you manage to grind out the cash, technical glitches can just wipe all your hard work away in a second.
Section 1. The Cash App Scam. Escalating to Theft.
All right, so we're moving away from these frustrating microtask platforms and stepping right into the dark world of outright fraud. Out in the wild, you're going to see these massive fake click here bait buttons promising to just magically drop hundreds of dollars into your account. Scammers use bots, badly edited screenshots, and completely fake payment proofs on social media to build up hype around these. They really prey on this idea that there's some secret loophole that just duplicate money online. Let me be crystal clear here. Cash App does absolutely not support third-party generators. These buttons are 100% pure bait. So, let's break down the mechanics of the con. Once you click that button, you're stepping right into a trap. First, you hit fake generator websites. These use phishing forms that look identical to the legit sites, tricking you into typing your username and password. Second, they might ask you to download a random app to verify you're human, which actually just installs malware on your device. And third, these viral social media giveaways, sometimes even paying real influencers to unknowingly promote their shady links. It's a whole ecosystem of traps.
Which brings us to one of the most common brazen lies on the internet, the money flipping scam. You will constantly see people claiming, hey, send me $25 and I'll turn it into $250. They promise you instant thousands. Listen, real income is not instant, and it definitely doesn't require an upfront fee. If anyone anywhere asks you to send them money with the promise of sending more back to you, that isn't an investment. It's just outright theft.
Section 2. Spotting the red flags.
Now that we know what these traps look like, let's shift focus and build your scam-busting toolkit. Here are the universal red flags you absolutely need to memorize. First, unrealistic promises. An instant $750 just for signing up? Mathematically impossible for any real business. Second, any request for your login or PIN. Legit platforms never ever need your password. Third, look at the web address. If there's no HTTPS, meaning no little padlock icon, your connection is not secure. And lastly, high-pressure tactics. If a site is flashing a countdown timer at you, they are just trying to short-circuit your critical thinking. If it seems too good to be true, it 100% is.
So how do we actively lock down our accounts? It's a super simple 3-step process. Step 1. Turn on two-factor authentication. Use an SMS code or an authenticator app. Build the literal wall between hackers and your cache. Step 2. Treat your cache tag or username like it's your private phone number. Don't just share it randomly on public forums. And Step 3. If you do spot a scammer, report the fraud directly to the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov and alert your bank immediately.
Section 3. Legit alternatives that actually work.
Let's pivot to some really good news here. While the internet is full of generators and scams, there are actual proven methods to make your phone work for you. First, utilize built-in platform features safely. Cash App offers boosts, which give you actual real cash back at coffee shops and restaurants when you use their debit card. Plus, you can earn real bonuses for referring friends. Second, freelance gigs. Use your skills. Sell digital products, tutor online, or use apps like TaskRabbit to get paid directly for doing errands. Finally, if you do want to use reward apps, stick to verified, transparent platforms like Swagbucks or Inbox Dollars. They aren't going to make you rich overnight, but they are honest and transparent about what you actually earn for your time. As we wrap up this explainer today, I want to leave you with one final provocative thought. The internet is an absolutely incredible tool for building real value, but there are no magic shortcuts. So the next time an ad, a video, or an influencer promises you easy, instant money, stop and ask yourself, what is the real price you're paying here? Is it your data, your digital security, or just hours of your precious time grinding for a payout that might never actually come? Protect your time, protect your digital wallet, and focus on building genuine value. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive, and stay safe out there.